Hi chat, how's it going? There's a reason I haven't changed over the scene yet. It's because I forgot to get my VTuber up. Bear with me 2 seconds. I always forget to pull him up. Burning down, when the sun go down. It's in the distance, I've forgotten down. I'm on my way. Oh, I'm on my way. There we go, on the edge of the edge of the world. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, way. Bow, 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 bow. Burning now, the sun go down. Lights in the distance, forgotten down. I'm on my way. Oh, I'm on my way. So stand on the edge of the world with me. How are we all doing today? It's finally time. I promised you all this a while ago. It's time for the Stanley Parable. I love this game, and it's time to actually start playing it. Yeah, you guys have no idea. I played the Stanley Parable for so long, years ago, and I never got to check out Ultra Deluxe, and I thought, why not spend some time during the CORRUPTMAS to get a chance to play it, finally. Because I've forgotten almost everything to do with this game, so I'm basically going in blind. Hopefully it works. I actually have a story that I'll tell you guys after the intro music's done. I have a story of last time I tried to play Stanley Parable and why I stopped playing it on the channel and didn't get done with the game. I'll tell you guys in a sec. I've had a bit of a winter cold, chats, which is why I wasn't live yesterday. I've had a bit of a winter cold and I'm coming off of it today, which is good. The edge of turn that down a little bit. And sorry, VOD watchers, you had to lose music privileges. Alright, so the story that quickly want to tell. So the reason I stopped playing the Stanley Parable, the first edition, when this one came out, is because there was actually a bug with the original Stanley Parable that I couldn't get rid of. There was a bug where if I would load into the game, Stanley would continuously spin in a circle and nothing I could do would ever stop it. So I physically was unable to play the Stanley Parable for like, well, forever. Time. No vibe. Eyes. But yes, that's the story of why I stopped playing the Stanley Parable, because I physically couldn't. Physically wasn't able to. But it's why I'm glad to finally be back into the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition, because hopefully that's been fixed. I haven't actually tested it yet, but I'm hoping because it's a new game that it should be fixed. Well, I say new game, it did come out a decent few years ago now. I think, wait, no, did it come out last year? Oh no, it came out quite a few years ago, like at least 3. Now, I'm actually going to pause the music as soon as the game loads up, which is now, and hopefully I can actually pull up the window. Stanley Parable, there we go. Can I? English, we want subtitles for you guys. You guys can actually tell what's being said. Yep. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, I have. I just slide into the computer is barely visible. I'll turn it up a bit just so you guys can see it because I realized Twitch. Am I seeing the title right? Stanley? Yes, we're finally getting Stanley. Also, hi Modi, congratulations on getting first. We're finally back to Stanley. Modi, I just told the story of why I would have played the Stanley Parable a lot sooner, but the original game broke for me and I continuously spun in a circle and couldn't fix it. So it's taken until now, and I thought Corruptmas was the perfect time to play Ultra Deluxe Edition. So if you enjoy the Stanley Parable, we're going to be playing through a lot of this game today. I'm going to try and get through quite a bit. As I started late, I was doing stuff. But yeah, I'm going to try and get through a lot, because realistically, I have no other plans tonight. So enjoy. I'm just turning this up so you guys can actually see a bit better. I'm looking at OBS when I'm doing this. I'm seeing what it actually looks like. You know, I'll put it to about there. You guys can actually see that. You guys can see that, right? I'm going back on from the mall right now. That's all good. All good. I'll be live for a few hours. Let me have a look. That should be fine. All right, let's get into this. Oh, your current time. I got a decorative belt from Stars. Oh, cool. I don't know what Stars is, but a decorative belt sounds very cool. Chat, what is the current time? You guys get to know what the current time is for me. Oh, PM. Yeah. So it's 8. Yeah, 8. Chat, if you're curious, currently 8:50 PM. Wait, no, it's not. 6:50. 6:50 right now. No, accessibility set to the menu. Cool. By the way, you guys see that Owen's already ended for the day? Owen played this new game, and I love this menu. Owen's already done for the day. He's played his sponsored game, and he's already done. You were playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I love the Inception menu of the Stanley Parable. All right. Oh, with Stars. I thought you said from Stars, as if it was a shop. I couldn't read. Sorry. Oh, cool. I really like this game, so let me boop. All right, and let's just get into it, because as you guys know, if you know the Stanley Parable, it's a long-ass game. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to turn off my filter so you guys can actually hear the narrator without him being turned down from me. The compressor's going off, so I don't suppress the game. The end is never the end. Oh, I love this game. I love the vibes of this game. I have 904 on Owen's channel. Stream streaks? I've lost them all.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes, it is.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed...
Oh, God. I pressed it. Sorry, I clicked the screen to get back onto the screen. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's not gonna... Okay. Basically, it's gonna tell you, Stanley is employee number 427. He sits at his desk all day doing the same thing over and over again. One day, Stanley decides to get up from his desk and realizes his co-workers are gone. There you go. Now... I always thought that was weird, that no matter what you do in this game, listen.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
It sounds like someone's clicking keys on a keypad.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yeah, I'll sit back at the computer.
Nothing will break me.
No, I can go through the chair. Cool.
Forever.
Yeah, I'll go back to work.
Happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
What?
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I love the humor of this
now
game.
It's just a little bit closer.
Can I...
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Well, that wasn't good. Okay, maybe this time I should actually go see what's happening.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please.
Oh.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
What achievement?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A
Come on.
measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
How do we do this? Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
50?
almost certainly 50 clicks.
Chat, I'm gonna literally hold down my mouse for this. You're gonna get to hear this. Come on.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something.
And I want to move on.
A true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Some hustle?
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way,
I can
no
hustle.
matter what the
I can
cost.
hustle and bustle and shuffle.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's 417? Oh, well, that's the crouch button. Good to know. Where's 417? Where? Oh. Is it 50 click? Oh, no.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Okay. Here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks
all
or
right.
so.
All right, 10 clicks or so. 415. All right, I'm off. Don't know where door 15 is. Ah, here it is.
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Okay, I'm going. 437. I just know it's the back rooms. 437. Come on, Stanley.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know,
The copy
machine.
The coffee machine? The copy machine. Where's the... Did someone's... Oh, coffee machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm
417?
really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
All right, I'm going to 417. 417. Yep, it's this way. Nope. It's here.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk. Okay, 41. All right, I'm really trying.
Yes!
There we go, I did it.
This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. All right, I'm off.
We've almost got it.
Yeah.
Now the copy machine. Do
Oh,
that
the
one
copy
again.
machine. Is there a closer copy machine, or do I have to run all the way back? Come on, Stanley. Move those legs.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got
we
the
did it.
achievement.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank you.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Anyway, moving on. God, this is why I love this game. Genuinely, this is why I love this game. The most random stuff can happen. Also, I'm seeing things on the computers. This is a game where you have to look for everything, and I'm literally just curious. I'm becoming curious of everything. Anyway, well, we meant to head to the board meeting, right?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know, for our first choice, chat, if any of you are willing to make this choice, which direction should we go? I'm going to leave this choice up to you. First answer I see, left or right. I don't know which way I want to go. And I thought, let's leave the first choice up to you guys. If we can. Can I turn around? No. Simple as. Okay. No one decides. I will pick one. But he entered the door on his left. Did we actually listen to him this time? I feel like first run through, we listen to the narrator. Now I have to remember which one's my left and which one's my right. He entered the door on his left. Alright, where is everyone? Guys, you playing a prank on me?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's a lot of... I heard a sound. Oh, the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What is that? Nothing? There's still nothing I can interact. Okay. I'm done with the broom closet. Hey, chat. Get out the closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You still there for an ending? Muddy, I don't know that. I'm playing this game as if I don't know what I'm doing. Chat, I'm gonna say this because I haven't said it yet. No spoilers. Spoiler-free run. Because I want to figure out all the endings by myself. If I ask you for an answer though, then you can give me any answers that I need. Okay? No, you're good, Modi. I forgot to say it. I forgot to say it in the start. Actually, don't we have a command for... Don't we have a command that we can pin for no spoilers? We're going to go up, right? Yeah, up. I think we have a command anyway. I think. Whoa. Whoa, juked you. Thank you, Modi. Are you able to pin that, or should I pin that? I will pin that, yes. There you go. Can I juke the door, is my genuine question. Nope. Oh, I can just open it, okay. Oh, the executive bathroom. The door scared me. Yes, it did. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Pretty nice bathroom, honestly. Nice framed picture of what I'm assuming is the office. And a bridge. Alright. See, everyone's taking a day off today. No one felt like coming in. Is that the boss's office or is this the boss's office? Oh, there's a lift. I feel like I'm going from the beaten path, chat. I said I was gonna do the normal ending first. Let's actually go to the boss and then we'll figure that out another time. Hello, boss man?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I juked the door.
Shocked, unraveled.
I juked. Wait, hang on. I tried to do something funny and I messed it up. Sorry, I did also completely forget to do something before I started. There we go. Can I go back to the bathroom? I can. Okay. Let's just sit in here and have a think. Maybe his door will open again. I'm not closing these doors. Well, I appear to have messed it up, so I'm just going to follow what the game is telling me and go back downstairs. Going all the way back? Oh, yeah, it's just letting me go all the way back. All the way. Is this door open? Yeah, this door's open. Are both of them? Oh, one's still shut. Okay. Well, next time I'll actually go into the boss's office. I completely don't know what to do this time. It's kind of eerie. That door wasn't open. Chat, should we enter the void? Oh. You are now leaving. Escape pod bay floor 6. Floor, a number that I'm not going to say out loud. You guys know why I'm not saying that number out loud, and I'm not going to say it. Floor 756. 4 more floors to go. We're actually just gonna leave the building. Actually, we don't feel like staying. We're actually just gonna go. I feel like leaving. Actually, you know what I might do is I might stick on music just really quietly. Really quietly. Okay. So if I talk, it completely shuts off, okay? It's just for you guys to listen to when it's silent. One more floor. One more floor. I don't like this time though. Escape pod bay. This is our office. 430. And then 437. 437 and 430. We're literally back on our floor. Can I access the lift? No. Yeah, it's time for the escape pod. Time to leave this place. Is that it? So the music's a little distracting. I'm actually turning it off. The music's a bit distracting. Has it actually reset?
All of his co-workers were gone.
It seems it has.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got it. Okay, this time we'll actually follow what the narrator says. Follow exactly what he says to a T.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Then we get to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, let's actually go up to the boss's office this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
When at the crossroads, don't turn left. It did. But that was a set of 2 open doors, not crossroads. So, alright, boss, what you got for us?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
1, 2, 3,
In
4,
fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
Yeah?
2845.
Oh, thanks.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, wait. No, it's 28.
Yet incredibly, by simply
I guessed
pushing
it.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
The
He stepped into the
door.
newly opened passageway.
Oh, the boss's office is fake. It's all fake. Going down. Oh, where are we going?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
I don't know.
question would
Maybe
not go
because no one's
unanswered
here.
for long.
That's not scary at all, having the lift flash and...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
He totally did that. So we're gonna come back here, right? We're not just gonna ignore this. We're gonna come back here. I want to see what the mind control facility is about, though. Ooh, a button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
I'm
thought
taking
to himself.
inspiration.
Did he have the
For
strength
what, you're
to
not gonna
find
know
out?
for a while, but I'm taking inspirations. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay. Cameras, lights, camera, action.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Not all of
The
them.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, chat. What's our code again? Is it employee number 417? Wait, employee number 427. Let's see if we can find our office. Number 427. That should be ours. It is. It actually is. That's our office. What's in the green box? Oh, never mind. Chat, if you guys don't know what's going through my mind, there's a project that I've been writing for with a very technology-based character, and I really want to. I wish I had this, like, security cameras to make a room like this, to monitoring everything for law purposes. It'd be sick.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this
I
the only
wonder.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Let's
his
come down.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
He seems happy, mate. Oh, actually, not anymore. I wonder who was fired. Is it 601 was fired?
No. He refused to believe it.
I refuse to give in.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy,
wait,
or
it is.
sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would
Oh my God,
dismantle
chat, it's like
the
Digital
controls
Circus episode
once
7.
and for all.
Chat, if you guys know, you know. It's like Digital Circus episode 7. What do we choose? Do we choose to turn it off? Or keep it on? I want to live. I want to be free. There's so many choices that we have to come back to. Like, there's the escape route right at the start. There was the, and then there's this button. Back up. Again. 2 choices. I'm done living a lie. Ho, 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 ho.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it
You're
over?
telling me?
Yes. He had
I am
won.
free.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Freedom's pretty
And yet,
slow.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Doesn't matter,
How had
I'm
he been
free.
freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't
As
care. I'm
sunlight
free.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
It doesn't.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Freedom.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he knew.
I will be one with nature.
It was perhaps
Stanley
the only
shall
thing
leave.
worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Really funny if I didn't and I just turned around. But I'm listening to the narrator this time.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley passed on to the other side. He'd actually had a stroke in the beginning of the game, and that was all a hallucination. And then he was brought back to life. Back in his office. Stanley started watching his favorite... Yeah, I'm actually going to pull it up on my computer real quick. Stanley started watching his favorite Twitch streamer. That'd be one hell of an inception. Pull it up on the monitor. Also, hi, Matt. Matt, you were just in an event, weren't you? How did the event go, dude? I hope it went well. There's avid fan #1 gifter of subs. I wish. Hi. It went well, and I have another one soon. Oh, well, I hope that one goes well for you as well.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I got 19 individually. Oh, that was good. By the way, that's not the dialogue that's meant to go there. It's meant to be all his co-workers were gone. Why does something feel different?
When Stanley came to a set of
Two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Do we follow the narrator this time and go to the end and choose the escape path? Or do we go to the right? We could very easily go to the right. No? What? I gave 2 choices there. Which no are you in response to? Left or right? Do we go? I'm leaving this one up to you guys. Middle? Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling this isn't going to work. Never turn left at the crossroads? Fine, I'll go right at the crossroads, chat.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
indeed
just to
he did.
admire it.
It's a very nice lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been
I like how it
worth
just
the
came from
detour
that way,
after
and there's
all,
a window
just to
leading
spend a
back
few
that way.
moments here in this immaculate,
Like,
beautifully
how
constructed
does that
room.
work?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, Stanley actually left because he was bored.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now, chat. As you can see, straight through there is the meeting room, which we're meant to go to. And I know, Modi, you say don't turn left at the crossroads. But if we do 2 lefts and we go left and then left again, there's a lift there, which is yet again going off the beaten path. So do we turn left at the crossroads or do we continue going right? It's a very important question. Stanley depends on... Oh. Stanley's whole life depends on this one answer. At the crossroads, don't turn left. All right, we're going right. We're moving on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
Now,
off
Stanley
on the
could
wrong
ride it all
foot
the way
here.
there, or Stanley
I'm
could,
not your
actually.
enemy,
Hang
really,
on.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
Guys,
else
Stanley
can be
could
difficult,
jump
but the
off
fact
and land
is that
down
the
there, or does
story has
Stanley
been
keep
about
riding it?
nothing but you
It's a very
all
quick
this
decision. It's a
time.
quick time action for you
There's
guys. Does
someone
Stanley
you've been
jump or not?
neglecting, Stanley.
Does Stanley jump?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Does Stanley jump, chat?
stop
Yes or no?
trying
Does
to make
Stanley
every
jump?
decision by yourself.
The answer is
I'm
no.
not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Stanley stays. Stanley stays.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
No, I actually want to go this
To
way.
put your work aside.
Right.
To let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who? No, I actually want to go back, actually. I'm done. I'd quite like to leave. No, can I actually go? I don't care about whoever this person is. Can I go down there instead and leave? I don't want to let people in. I enjoy my job the way it is. Can I become forklift certified instead? Can I become bulldog certified? You want me to wait? Okay, hang on. I'll just can't shut the door. Oh, there's so many cigarettes. Oh, maybe I don't want to meet this person. Oh, they seem like a smoker. Oh no. I think I just saw what I had in my dream last night. Wait, what? I think I just saw what I had in my dream. What, Stanley? Or a forklift? And saying something? Yeah, I said, I'm actually good. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go this way. Stanley's staying. And Stanley doesn't feel like meeting this person. He's gonna walk off in a different direction. Yeah, that. But Stanley doesn't have a choice. Stanley must enter the dark, empty room. Stanley must enter the void. Chat, the void. I'm going to become a void walker. I'm walking on void. Oh, never mind. I've been engulfed by it. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
what?
Then pick up the phone.
Me sitting in a chair and you walk up the stairs and saying, I'm not crazy. What? Hang on, this blows for... Sorry, I said I don't want to let them back into my life, and I stand by
As
this.
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one...
No,
Oh,
I said
goodness.
no.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes,
No,
I
that
don't feel like
wasn't
meeting
supposed
this
to be a
person.
choice. How did you do that?
Last night
You
dream, that
actually
was crazy.
chose
What?
incorrectly. I didn't even know
What
that was
did you-
possible. Let me double check.
Why?
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone
Prophecy
is actually
dream.
somehow an incorrect
Yeah,
course of
you just
action.
predicted how
How
today's
is that
stream
even
was gonna go.
possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
You
I don't
predicted a
understand.
small portion
How
of
on earth are you
today's
making
stream,
meaningful
which is
choices?
actually kind of funny.
What did you... Wait a second.
I'm going to pause it. It's actually really funny that you've had a prophecy dream the day we're playing the Stanley Parable, a game all about unpredictability.
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Thank you. Finally, he realizes it.
I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Yes, I was about to jump off a ledge.
The severity of the situation. Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No, I don't.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, let me out. Let me out, no.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Nope.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember
Not being able to read.
Unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh goodness, it's 4:30. I'm supposed to be having
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
I don't know.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful,
I don't
and whether
know.
you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Is he?
Welcome back. You may have noticed
that
this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Which choice? Is it gonna be the 2 doors? He's put a fence on it. Chat, he knows. He heard my choice about jumping off it. He knew that I wanted to jump. Next time we're jumping off it before we get the chance to be sealed off. He's put a fence on fun.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
I want to jump off.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No. Chat, he's made the game boring. Stanley can't get hurt anymore. Fine, let's go. Are we going all the way back to the left and right room? Are we actually going back to...
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Now, Modi, you've been a dictator of this.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
You've been a dictator, we don't choose the left.
Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
He wants us to pick.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He gave us both choices, chat. We're going back right.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh,
quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, can I go back to the right? Oh, chat, we broke it. Oh, chat, we've been in the game for less than an hour, and we've broken it. Modi, I know you don't like us going left, but we physically can't go right. Oh, please.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Chat,
what did you get out of that? What do you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
You could just reset us.
Go back to that. I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Oh, there's no door
Is it better
even.
to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Okay, you guys can decide the answer for him. What should we do?
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Oh my god, we can actually just see the void.
I have to.
Oh, what the? What the? He's shutting the game down. What the hell?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
Look, just help us out
now
here.
Look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you
if
how
you're
important
curious,
it was
this
to
is
be
what
like Stanley?
Going right at
He
the crossroads,
knows
does.
He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you?
No.
You're a child.
Not anymore.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole
Modi?
underground facility.
He's talking to you. If we'd just taken the left door, we would have been fine.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, Modi, I look at you. They've yet again given us both choices. We have seen what happens if we go one way. What should we do? You know what I'm gonna... I guess I know what you're gonna say. If this breaks the game again, chat, we have to sit through that entire sequence over again, just letting you know.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
He didn't even let us...
choosing responsibly.
He didn't even let us do it.
Always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Do we do it again?
All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He's still giving us both bloody choices. I'm assuming, Modi, you want us to pick the same door again. And just keep seeing how far this will go. Right. Maybe. I assume you know me so well. Yep, we're going the same direction, chat. He didn't even... I didn't even say anything this time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
I only see one door.
He entered the door on his left.
Sorry, I only see one door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Modi, I felt we'd have to go the other way.
That means choosing responsibly.
I don't think they were
and
going to a
always
different
putting
outcome.
the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I don't think there's their
When
outcome.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's disappointing, I know, but we can go that way another time and do some many different things.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They got rid of the downstairs. We couldn't even go down if we wanted to. Modi, they're taking away your choice. I could have. Wait, this doesn't have toilet on it anymore. Locked. Yeah, that's different. It's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability,
all different
he knew
now.
the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
151.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 151. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
115.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver.
Hang on, let me get even closer. Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
no.
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise
Night
we can't get
Shark
on with the story. This is a crucial step.
115. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I tried, bud. I tried.
One single thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
I'm not Stanley, and I can't
to take
speak.
A story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
No, we didn't.
You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's Stanley. Yeah, look, it's our favorite CORRUPTMAS viewer.
Is everything
It's
okay?
Stanley.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
I like to imagine this is the canon ending of the game.
Is everything all right?
I try to imagine this is the canon ending of the Stanley Parable.
This is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Because he is. He's got no one left.
Understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong.
I like to imagine this is the canon ending of the game, is we abandon Stanley and he physically can't make any more choices.
Choose.
He can't choose because we're not inside of him anymore.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
Hey, maybe now we'll get the extra content now that we've actually finished the game. Maybe.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
That's a really depressing... No, you're not saying Stanley and the narrator are doomed Yowie. You are not saying that the narrator and Stanley are doomed Yowie.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Oh, Dad, it's new content! Have you seen the Stanley Parable fandom? It's all this, it's only that. I know. But, like, didn't think one of my own viewers would think that it's doomed Yowie. We love doomed Yowie. Not between a voice and an office worker. But chat, do we dare venture into new content? I was hoping the new content would present itself, and it's very much presented itself in a very obvious way. It's time for new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Well, it means it's new, narrator. Maybe we get to see some doomed Yowie, because I know we know Modi wants to see that. Maybe new content gives us some Yowie to feed on.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It very much was.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
That's what we're playing right now.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the
We pray
world
for more
over.
Yowie.
Please,
New
step
content.
inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
We love new content, chat.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm
calm
sure
down,
it's
narrator.
just the beginning of a
Narrator,
mesmerizing
calm down.
adventure.
Yeah, it's just the beginning. This is going to be amazing. But,
Is it broken? What's going on
no,
here?
this is the new content. Actually, it's a lift.
Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
There we go.
All
Yeah.
right, finally, at long last,
Sorry, it's a
it's
bit,
on to the
slow new
content.
content. It's a
I've
bit slow.
never been more ready. Let's do it.
Quite high up, isn't it?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see
we're
the
here.
content.
Yeah,
Give me the
that's-
content, Stanley.
Oh, the new content. Is it?
All right.
No.
All right, let's
We
see
give
it.
Stanley the ability to
The jump
jump.
circle.
He jumped. He jumped. Only in the circle. Chat, look at this. I got a spring in my step. I can jump on top of anything. I think I can conquer the world with this, you know? How many jump circles do you think there'll be around the map? No matter how many jump circles there are, Stanley will be unstoppable. We'll be able to conquer the world with his jumps. Nothing can stop him now. No matter what he does, he'll be free. Stanley? Oh. Sorry, Stanley, you're still stuck here. Sorry, bud, your knees don't work.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the new content.
Surely that's not all
was
the
fun.
new content. There has to be
No, it was
something
fun.
else, right?
No, it was fine. They gave him the ability to jump.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Hey.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting
Hey,
new
we got to use
content?
our knees
If
for the
this is
first
new
time. That was
content,
great.
I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
We could.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And Oh, wait.
There's more.
There's more. Very good. Yes.
What more
I
is
knew there had to
there?
be something else. Let's see it.
A
I'm ready
bridge.
for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding
Yeah, we
me.
enjoyed
You see,
jumping.
Stanley? This
We
is
enjoyed
what
the
happens
jumping.
when greedy
Jack,
video
did you guys
game
like the
developers
jumping?
with no respect
Did
for
you
their
guys enjoy
fan base
jumping? Sorry,
rush a
Modi, there
cheap
was no
expansion to
Yowie.
market for no
It was just
reason
jumping.
other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Sorry, Modi,
I'm
no Yowie,
infuriated
just jumping.
and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them
I wish there was more
personally
Yowie. Yeah,
accountable.
I wish we got more Yowie,
It's
but
my
unfortunately
fault,
just
Stanley.
jumping.
I built up too much
35
anticipation
jumps.
around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have
35
lived up
jumps,
to such
that's it.
expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
What's the Stanley
no
Parable?
gimmicks.
Jumping
Just
for love.
you
He
and me
jumped for
having
love.
a great time together, like always.
Not many people jump
What do
for
you
love. They
say,
usually
friend?
walk for law. Narrator, I think you broke something, mate. Think you broke something, dude. This is what we're meant to be seeing right now, and we're not seeing it.
Psst. Stanley, come over here.
Yeah.
In the vent. I want to show you
Where else
something.
did I think you were gonna be? No, I felt going upstairs, actually. Oh, we can actually continue the game if we want to. Narrator, what was it about the vent? We gotta be a bit sus, right? Don't worry, I'll get sus, narrator. Yowie, where? A disembodied voice and an office worker.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
I don't know,
But
it was
got me
great. I
thinking
think if
about
they
the
added
past
Yowie, it would have
and
been
how much
perfect.
better the
But
Stanley
unfortunately, we only
Parable
got
used to
jumping.
be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find
Sorry.
it. Just
What?
our little secret. Take a look.
Narrator, why have you turned the Stanley Parable into Elden Ring? It's the Elden Parable. He's torn it. Eldritch
I call
being
it
Eldritch
the memory
being.
zone. It's where I've been
It's
storing
the-
all
it's the
my
Stanley
favorite memories
Eldritch-
so I can
Elden
relive
Ring.
the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley,
In
doesn't the memory zone
2013.
remind you of how wonderful Stanley
God, look at
Parable
old
was
Steam.
before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game
Yeah, look at him.
originally
Look how
launched? Back
old
then,
Steam used to
video
look.
games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The original box art for the game. The award, the audience award for Independent Game Festival. It totally won the award for the British Academy of Film and Television. Totally won this one. Yeah. Totally won a BAFTA. Good times, guys. Good time. This reminds me of Digital Circus and Kane. I chat the old website, the Stanley Parable website. The first dollar the game ever made. Also, have a good luck, Zen. Last minute Christmas shopping. Have fun. Have fun, Zen. One truck got cancelled today. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Was that your second event? The Stanley Parable demonstration. The demo. It was the demo. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Has it been cancelled or like just rescheduled? A BAFTA nominee for the Stanley Parable. Oh, it got nominated for a BAFTA? Oh, that's cool. Oh, it got nominated for 3 times and won none of them. Cancelled? Oh, I'm sorry. video game released. This totally happened. Oh, and then Stanley dying. We all remember that one. That was a fun one. You know, let's have a seat, Stanley. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna have a seat, Stanley. Screw me, I guess.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's
yeah, I heard you.
How grand and all-encompassing the original
sit down now.
Stanley
I can walk quite a
Parable
bit.
was.
Never mind.
It was literally every
That's the Stanley
game
Parable.
ever
Wait.
created. It was Skyrim. It
It's
was
the
Persona
script.
3. It was all of them. And now
Sorry, I need Stanley to take a
nothing.
bath real quick.
it's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk
Yeah.
with an hour of new elevator content.
New elevator oh, that's not good. Oh, well, back in. Yeah, it's giving us a choice. Again. Never mind. No, it's not. There's the game's title screen. Oh my god, it's the Crossroads then. I mean, Modi, it's the Crossroads. The game's development. The red and blue doors. The collector's edition. Which they did actually make for this game as well, but you know, of course I didn't get that because I didn't play it. A car. People playing it.
Here's another moving passage,
The
this time
originals.
from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
It only got a
is both
9. This
richly
shouldn't be up here.
stimulating commentary
It should
on
be
the
a 10
nature
out
of
of
choice
10.
in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
It was almost
It didn't
perfect.
need anything else. It didn't need
Hey, it was-
new content.
Hey, it was almost
It just
perfect.
needed to be left alone.
It was
to spend
almost
the rest of time
perfect.
collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Almost perfect. Are we allowed to... We go? Sorry, chat, I'm just checking something that we might check out later this week. Might check out something later this week. Because there's a really cool new thing.
I definitely did not sign up.
Sorry, I'm checking something that we might play later this week. Oh, it's gonna be rolled out over the weekend. Cool. We might check something out next week. A new Minecraft server, which technically isn't normal Minecraft, so it'll be fine. For CORRUPTMAS, don't worry. All right. Oh wait. Sorry, It's the off. Wait, it's not the office. The serious room. But we can't get. Fine. Do you want us to just go backwards then? Oh, we have to go under.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh,
This
no.
is
Oh,
something.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection
It's
of
the
reviews from
Steam reviews.
the online video game distributor. I haven't looked
The
at these in years.
Steam
I can't even
reviews?
imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
They're all perfect. See, they're all perfect. Don't listen to them,
Honestly, I could
narrator.
not be bothered to play this game to full
Don't listen to
completion.
them,
The
narrator. It
narrator
was
is obnoxious
perfect.
and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Don't
funny.
listen to him,
I'm
narrator.
trying
You're
to be
perfect.
funny.
Oh,
I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
don't listen
I
to him,
suppose I can write
narrator.
up
You're
a handful of
perfect.
gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine.
Don't listen to
where
him,
I'd have the room to
narrator.
stick
We
them.
need to just leave. We need to leave this place. You're perfect. Don't listen to them. You are funny. You gave us the joke of doomed Yowie. You are funny. See, look at all these positive reviews. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one
No,
says.
let's read positive
While
reviews.
the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers
positive
non-linear
reviews.
games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell
No.
me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people
No.
down.
No, you didn't let us
Perhaps the
down,
Stanley
narrator.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
You didn't let us down, narrator. It's fine.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, no, I don't wish there was a skip button.
A skip button?
No, I don't want there to be a skip
Well,
button.
yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just
No,
a
because I don't
moment,
want a
surely
skip
it
button,
couldn't
narrator. You're perfect.
Not
You're,
if it
you're
means we
perfect
can
the way you
strike
are.
these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
But like a skip button in the corner of the screen, not in a room by... Narrator, the skip button doesn't work if you lock me in a void.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you,
Chat, the
with
void
just
workers
the
could have
push
done
of
with
a
a skip button.
you'll have zipped
When
right
they're in the
past it.
void, they can
It's
just
what
push the button and
players
just
have
skip
been
ahead
asking
to the next
and
to the
I'm
next
very
server.
proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Nope.
Of course. Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
Yep.
that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your
Guys,
fingertips.
is he
to
talking
go
about Yowie?
poof, and
If
it's
he's
all
not talking
over.
about Yowie, we
Oh,
skip
I can't
it.
wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about...
No.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping
there's no
through
doors.
is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's... Stanley!
Sorry, you're not talking about
please
Yowie.
don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Well, maybe
You've
you
just
should
been
catch on that
frozen
Yowie
there.
exists.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
gonna
and
talk
my
about
God,
Yowie?
there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
Well, maybe it'll
gone.
come back.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh,
You're back. Oh, my goodness.
How long's
I
it
have
been?
someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
this plant died in a
2
week.
weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how
It's only been gone.
always
It's only been a
right?
week.
Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
You're not talking about Yowie. I'm
Doesn't
skipping
that
you.
feel like... Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and
About us?
and about everything we've been
Okay,
through.
you're getting
I've
closer.
Had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
You
Have
said
ever
you
sat
thought
down
about
in one
us?
place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is
No,
only
you were close.
regret.
Narrator? Narrator? No. Maybe it is truly doomed. I don't want to be in a world without the narrator. Narrator? I hate it.
But
I'm
they
gonna
didn't
grapple onto your leg
understand
and
the
be sad.
game was
Oh, man,
never
I'm
meant
sorry.
to be funny. It was meant to have
Oh.
a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They
I'm
screamed.
back.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It was
No, you're not talking about Yaoi. Narrator? One more time.
The end is never the
Oh.
end, is never the 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 end.
Narrator.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the
You know, I'm
end,
good.
is never.
Guys, is the narrator losing it? Anyone else? Oh, the ceiling's starting to leak. Are we back underwater again? Narrator, come back. Come back to me. Hey, I think we were back underwater. I think the ceiling collapsed in on itself. Narrator, can you come back, please? Maybe if I skip long enough, he'll come back. Oh, well, we have sunlight now, which is pretty good. Proves we're not underwater. But still no narrator. What's the point? Bring me back my narrator! We got plant life. It's a form of life. Not the narrator, but it's a form of life. But no, we must keep going and find the narrator. Never mind, everything died. Immediately. Is there an eldritch being out there? You know what, narrator, come back to me. Narrator? Yeah, let's get out of here. Guys, the button. The button's broke. Narrator? Narrator, how long have I been in this room? Narrator, I'm going to Sun God. I'm going to Sun God instead. He'll be able to tell me what's going on and where the narrator is. I'm going to the Sun God. I'm going to the Sun God. No. Is he back?
Stanley decided to go to the
he's
meeting room to check on
back.
his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought
Welcome
of
back,
total
narrator. I missed
solitude
you.
was terrifying to him.
No. Now that's enticing. Chat, now that's very enticing. I want even more new
Oh, good.
content.
You noticed my sign.
I
Yes,
did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
New content. You've improved the jump button to be forever. Because I would love that. Oh, you just skipped past the entire thing. Okay. Oh, have you actually improved the jump button? Because this was where the jump button was. Have you
see,
improved it?
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable.
Oh,
and
no, that
about
time?
how
Yeah.
roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Just a little bit, you know.
The original Stanley Parable
Just
was
a
a
little bit.
landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
What? You've improved.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Yes, I like your thinking, narrator.
So many different directions.
You upgraded all the laptops.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I like your thinking, narrator. Now pitch it to me. I'll be willing to invest. Just pitch it to me.
It's just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. Now that's an artistic statement right there.
I like it, you know.
It screams progress
That's a
and
really nice
innovation
office.
and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah. Now pitch me the idea, narrator. Oh, the logos. You know, I do think this is the best one. As much as these ones are cool, this one is perfect. I'm not just saying that because it's red and I really like red.
Now, to be clear,
but I need you to pitch
haven't quite
this.
Nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2
That's
is
fine.
going
It's just
to be.
pitch, dude.
But let's take
You
a
should
look
pitch
at some of
this
the
to me.
features I've been developing for it.
You've been drawing twos.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the
That's
game will
fine.
sort of naturally spring up around them.
Yeah, I think so
work
too.
Itself out. Game development is much more of a
Hang on,
fuzzy
let's get on the red
magic
carpet and
than
pose for the
anything
cameras.
Scientific or logical, really.
Pew. Photos. Alright, now, up to the expo hall. You're gonna pitch me this game. I'm the main character of this game, and you're pitching it to me. The Stanley Parable 2, good one.
Here we are. Go on.
A
Try out some of
bucket.
these features.
A button that says my name. Now, chat. Oh, it's got my... Hang on, I actually want to scan this QR. Chat. I'm scanning the QR code to see if it actually works. Hang on. Hey, let me get closer to it. Oh my god, it just actually worked. The StanleyParable2.com. There's actually a website here. A sequel, huh? Watch a helpful and informative video to learn about the Stanley Parable and what the journey to become a sequel is all about. Watch that later. But Dad, if you want to know what it says, by the way, scan that QR code. It takes you to a video. It's really cool. Probably most of you have already seen it because this game is so long. No screenshots. Ooh. Dad, do we go for the bucket or the button that says your name? I kind of want to do the button that says your name and then the bucket, because the bucket seems more intriguing, and I want to leave it till after the basic stuff.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person
It's going to say corrupt,
the
isn't it? It's going to say corrupt.
That wonderful.
It's going to say corrupt, right? Jack, get ready. It's going to say my name.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I'm Jim now, by the way, if you're wondering. If you're going to address me, you're going to have to address Jim.
Forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
All right, Jack, if you want my attention, you have to say Jim.
As Jim. Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I am Jim. I'm playing the Stanley Parable, and I am Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
I don't
If
care.
you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Jim.
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just
I
a
am
meaningless
Jim.
button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here.
Thanks.
I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
I like pushing his buttons. Yes, the joke was implied there. The Infinity Hall. The new
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
You know, I really want to know what the bucket is about. The reassurance bucket. I need some reassurance right now. Because there's no doomed Yowie. And I need
A common
reassurance.
complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a
There's no
chaotic
bucket.
sense of reckless despair
There's no-
in those who played it. Well,
No bucket
I'm
here.
happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance
Here it
Bucket.
comes.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley
The
Parable
bucket.
will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Bye, narrator.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of
I
jarring
have the
cognitive
bucket?
dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes.
Yeah.
The bucket is
We're
the
quite bad,
perfect
wasn't it?
solution. Come on, give it a try.
Give me the bucket.
Can you feel it?
I can
The
feel it.
glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair.
Chat, one
must
of my
already
mouse
be
keys now
sweeping
moves
through
me
your
forward,
body.
by the way.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just
Like, I
holding
can
it
use
has made
WASD,
you
but
the
also if I use
slightest
my
bit
right
more
mouse button
attractive
now,
as
it
a
moves me
person.
forward
The benefits of the bucket
without
seem to
even
go
needing
on
my
and
hand on the
don't they?
keyboard.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Nice. Chat, we now have a bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't
Should be.
already.
You know, I personally want to go to the new no screenshots section, chat.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday
This one.
and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I would go with Get Well Soon someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Thanks. You know, it said no screenshots.
actually,
Hang on, let me try
Maybe
screenshotting.
I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
There we go. I screenshotted the game. I've broken its rules and I've screenshotted. Chat, get all the spoilers you need. If you want any sneak peeks of the Stanley Parable 2, take all your screenshots now. Alright, there we go. That is a big Stanley. Free and easy achievement. Get it here. Ooh. Achievements. Honestly, it looks a bit like a scam. So I'm going to explore the rest of it first. The jump circles. Oh my god, chat, he actually did it. He brought back the
You
jump
know
circle.
what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
We should.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece,
It's
then.
decorative. Yeah, it's nice. The decorative piece. Collectibles and then the exit. But I feel like we should see some more stuff, right, chat? I thought we should see some more things. Oh, no screenshots, chat. If you want some more early screenshots, take a screenshot. 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 Ah. Fine. We're gonna... Oh, an epilogue?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes.
It would.
Yes, it will go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I believe in you. We'll figure it out in development. Now, I heard there was something called an infant hall. Oh, it's over there. I missed it. Oh, there's a staircase here, and I completely missed it. Setting world champion. You know, we'll go up here. We're gonna check out this one. Never mind. We're gonna go to the infant hall and the achievements. Where's the infinity hall? That tells us how it works, what it looks like, how it works, and then
Stanley,
the infinity
here's an idea
hole.
that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time.
No,
if
no,
you
don't
like.
hold it.
A
Don't
stunning
cover
leap
it up. I want
forward
to
for
see
video
it.
games as a medium.
Fine, I guess I have to go down there. I'm not falling in it though. Yeah, I'm not falling in the hole. I'm just having a look. Just having a look. The deep hole. I can agree. Deep hole. Personally, I don't want to fall down the hole. It's what you guys have to look forward to in the Stanley Parable 2. You gotta come look at it yourself and come see the infinity hole. Maybe even jump in it. I'm just the initial audience. The pitch to me. Oh wait, it's a pitch, isn't it? If I jumped in that hole, it would have had a bottom, wouldn't it? It's fine. It's funny. I just clocked that. Alright, now give me an easy achievement,
Now,
will you?
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
I do.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yeah, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
Give me the achievement.
We hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Everything in this beta is just broken promises. It's like Doomed Yowie all over again. It's just a broken promise.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The collectibles. Collect them. Oh, it's a special.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the
What
Stanley
is it?
Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Miniature
And
Stanleys?
what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the
Oh my
intrinsic
God,
joy of
look at
watching a
them
number
all.
go up. You
Everyone
simply
wants
collect
a
all of
mini
them,
Stanley.
And then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Everyone wants a mini Stanley. Perfect. Oh. Thanks, Doretta.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely
How do I-
tragic.
Oh, exits that way, okay. Well, it appears I've checked out everything to do with the Stanley Parable 2. I think it's time, let's actually get into the Stanley Parable 2 then. You know, this has just been the demo. Let's check out the actual Stanley
All right.
Parable.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
think
to move
so.
on now?
I think so, yes. Oh look, Stanley even got an updated model for the Stanley Parable 2. No screenshots, chat, remember. Take as many screenshots as you want.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I
do.
know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I
It
can
will
feel it
work.
in my soul.
I believe in
It's
it.
going to work. There's definitely
I know,
a
I believe
good
in it
game
too,
there
Narrator.
somewhere.
I
Say,
believe.
Let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you
The Stanley Parable 2.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do it.
Maybe we should bring back The Office.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
Can we bring back The Office, maybe? That's much worse.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel.
But maybe bring
that
back
would
The
capture
Office
all
and
the
put these
magic
things
of
in The
first
Office.
Game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original.
There you
Stanley
go.
Parable
It's what I
and
said.
Well,
Expand.
insert a few of my new features into it, tastefully, of course, with respect, with care for the vision.
Exactly.
And
That's what I've
integrity
been
of the original
saying.
game. Would it possibly work?
It
I
would
suppose
work.
It could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
You've
a
got one.
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable
2.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
I believe in you, Narrator.
All right, perfect. Go
Show me.
ahead. Take a look.
Show me what you've got. The Stanley Parable 2. Looks very professional. Gives me a very clear hint of what the game's going to be about. Narrator, you've done a very good job at this. It's a very good title screen. It does also make me realize that I do actually want a Stanley Parable 2 in the future. I don't know if I'll ever get one, but I really want one. It would be funny if they skipped straight to Stanley Parable 3, because they've technically done Stanley Parable 2. Now, let's see the Stanley Parable 2.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The
Something
Stanley
that would forever
Parable
change
2.
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Oh my god, the balloons.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right. I don't have my bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed it. Stanley picked up the bucket.
I did pick up the bucket. Very good bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
now
and entered the door on his left.
I'm going to say one word. This is the Stanley Parable 2. Modi. Which direction do we turn? in the this isn't the Stanley Parable. This is the Stanley Parable 2 with the bucket. Do we turn left or right? It's a very simple choice, and it will affect the entire future of the game. This one simple choice is crucial to the future. You know what I said? All right. We're going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
The bucket
telling
called
him
to
that
me.
The employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
It had.
No, never mind.
No, the bucket was wrong.
wrong.
I just want to go this way.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Chat. Do we do it? Or do we keep going and jump off the ledge to get to that walkway? That walkway that we saw. Right, we should go to it. Or should we go to the lift? It's not left or right. It's lift or jump. It's a very important step. I have my cat with me. Let the cat make the decision, Modi. Which way does the cat want to go? The cat. Jump? Okay, we'll jump.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
It did,
The
it told me
cargo
that.
Lift. Yes, go there. Go. Good.
Said the
I think
bucket.
this bucket's name
Now
is
ride
Modi,
the lift
actually.
all the way to the top.
I think the bucket's called
There's something
Modi.
up
It
there
wants
I
us to
need
go
you
anywhere
do.
but the right path.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It
Neither
should
did
have
I.
alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose
you ready?
not to think about this
You ready?
obvious fact.
You ready?
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
To Doom
and he
Yowie.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Onwards to Yowie.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how
Oh.
could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
I
here?
didn't see this.
Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what
I don't
isn't
know what a bucket is,
I
actually.
suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this
Yeah, I don't know
point,
what a bucket
which,
is.
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
I don't know what a
This
bucket is.
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't.
Yeah, we
a
have to
bucket.
decide, is a bucket,
Step
is
in
Doomed Yowie a bucket? Is Doomed Yowie a bucket? Is this
Now
a
then, I'm
bucket?
going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Alright.
Simple enough.
Yeah,
right?
this is
should
my
tell us
ultimate
everything we'll ever
moment.
need to know about what
I need to
is
decide
or is not
what is a bucket.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
That is... No, because I'm holding a bucket. Which means that can't be a bucket because I'm holding the bucket. Which means that is not a bucket.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Because I'm holding the bucket. So it couldn't have been the bucket. I see.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Again, I'm holding the bucket. So I'm gonna say this is not a bucket.
Correct.
Yes!
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Now.
Item
Oh.
3. Is this a bucket?
Oh, this one's difficult. Again, the bucket is in my hand. I can see the bucket. I don't think that's a bucket. I think I have the bucket and that's a fake. No,
This
that is a
bucket.
bucket. It's a duplicate bucket. Okay, I'm learning.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes. I think that is a bucket. It can hold liquid. I think that's a bucket. Oh.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
I
It's
thought
an
it was a
enormous
bucket.
machine that tills the earth.
I
It's
thought it was a
gimmick.
bucket.
How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the
I
next one.
thought it was a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a
I called it. I knew it was a bucket.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What? How is it both? Elaborate, I need to know.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Good. No.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
Thank
of
you.
course
I
isn't
appreciate
a
it.
bucket. We
Yep.
both know full
I got it
well
right.
nothing isn't a bucket. Wait.
Thank you.
When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket.
Everything
which of
is a
course
bucket.
not
Thank you,
true.
narrator.
Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes. Everything is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Everything is a bucket.
What is a bucket? What isn't
Everything
a bucket?
is a
Mere
bucket.
moments
You need
ago,
to
I could
learn
answer
this.
these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat
The
adrift.
bucket is everything.
Do
The
any of us
bucket is
know what a
life.
bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You are a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing
You
this.
are a bucket.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
He wants
I'm going
Yowie.
to erase all
You heard
buckets
it from
the
him.
game
He wants
entirely.
Yowie. He doesn't want our relationship to be ripped apart. He wants Yowie. The bucket is ripping Yowie apart.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Because you
was
got rid of the
everything a
bucket.
bucket?
You got rid of the
Every single
bucket.
thing in the game was a bucket.
You got rid of the
Oh,
bucket, and the
God, I
bucket
had
is
no
everything.
idea. How could... Except me.
You
I'm
aren't
not
a bucket.
after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket
We are
either.
the only things that
Oh,
matter,
this is
narrator. We
wonderful
aren't
news.
buckets.
We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't
See?
change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell
But we
you
have
what,
each other, narrator.
I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket.
It's
but
all
if you run
a
into
bucket.
anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
The chat, you guys heard nothing, okay? Only one thing is a bucket. Don't break your mind. Oh. Narrator, you messed something up.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
narrator?
he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now. I would like to go to the room that we couldn't take the bucket into.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
We
knew
couldn't take the
perfectly
bucket
well.
before, now
Perhaps
we
he
don't have
wanted
a
to stop
bucket.
by the
So let's
employee lounge
go back
first,
there.
just to admire it.
Hear me out. We're going
The
right.
lounge was sublime, a work of art.
We're gonna
But eager
we're
to
gonna
get
go
back to
back to the
business,
bucket
Stanley
door,
took the
and we're gonna go
first open door
through
on
the
his
bucket
left.
door this time. We're going through the bucket door.
Stanley was so bad at following
go right? Yep.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We're going back, and we're going through the bucket
Look,
door.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Wait,
I
there's a
realize
there's a
that investing
collectible.
your trust in someone else can be
There's a
difficult, but the
collectible.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Yes,
you've forgotten
the
about.
bucket.
What? Really?
The
I was
bucket.
in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I
Are you
need
that
the
convinced
bucket.
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this.
I don't
but
have
I
a
really
bucket
do want
so
to
I
help
can
you,
go
to
through
show
here.
You something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. You found one of them.
I found a
One
mini
of the
Stanley.
miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I found a
You can't
mini
buy that sort of
Stanley.
happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So I implore
You're
you
dooming
to
the
savor
Yowie.
each and every moment you come
I'm dooming
across
the
one of these
Yowie.
beautiful figurines.
We need a doomed Yowie, so I'm dooming the Yowie. Now,
Now
Modi.
listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Now, Modi. This isn't a left or right situation. This is a red or blue situation. Do we still go off the philosophy of we don't turn left at the crossroads? I think we go through the blue door. Because blue door, Durlord was red, so red. You say we listen to the narrator this time and we go through the red door? We're listening to him? Let me get this right before we make this decision. You want me to listen to the narrator and go through the red door? Simple answer. Red. Listen to the narrator, red. Or disagree, and blue. What should we do? Red. Alright, narrator, we'll listen to you this time. We're not dooming our Yowie.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
We're not
You
dooming
see
our
that I
Yowie.
really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
I know, it's killing us. It's killing Yowie.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Is it Yowie? Modi, we have a choice. Do we go left or do we go right? Do we go left or do we go right? We have a choice to make. Oh no. Right, okay, we're going right.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Yowie?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
But Yowie. Yowie needs to happen. But Yowie needs to be doomed for it to mean anything. Doesn't the narrator understand this? It needs to be doomed. We need to doom the Yowie, or else the Yowie means nothing.
Where are you going?
The Yowie means nothing if
Stay
it
away
isn't
from those
doomed.
Stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
The Yowie must be
Please,
doomed,
no, Stanley,
or it
let me
means
stay
nothing.
Here. Don't take this from me.
It means
Please, Stanley,
nothing.
think about what you're doing. No! Oh.
We must
No.
doom the Yowie.
No, what are you doing,
Or the
Stanley?
Yowie is pointless.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
A Yowie only is important if it's the will they, won't they. If it actually works out, then the Yowie is pointless.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you... My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
We need to
Am I
doom
reading
the
the
Yowie so
situation
the
correctly?
Yowie can happen again. The only reason the Yowie mattered in the first place, chat, is because it didn't happen. If the Yowie happens, then what's the point?
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
It has to
It
be
looks
this
like
way,
you wanted to
narrator.
make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
It has to be this way, narrator. We need to start again. The Yowie must continue. And for that, it needs to be doomed.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That we officially doomed Yowie. We doomed the Yowie.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others.
Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The Yowie had to be doomed because now the Yowie is back being, will they, won't they? It isn't fixed. It wasn't a Yowie if they'd completed it. It had to be doomed. All good stories have a doomed Yowie. This one is no different. Follow orders this time. Alright, now fixing the arc. Yep, we're gonna listen to him. We're gonna fix the Yowie. Before it was doomed Yowie, now we're fixing Yowie. Something's different. Okay, there's no collectible in the closet. Okay. We follow orders,
Coming to a
right?
staircase, Stanley and the bucket
we go up.
upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, we gotta fix this. We're not gonna go down. We're gonna go up to the boss's office and we're gonna fix this. Once and for all.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed
did
the
it.
correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
You're going
Was the
up,
bucket
up,
guiding
up.
you?
It's my
Yes,
moment.
this is certainly the
Gonna
most
get
logical
the Yowie.
explanation.
It's gonna be doomed Yowie. That's Stanley.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Mini Stanleys. Mini Stanleys, you know, I was
figs.
close.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think
Ew.
I like that. Another Stanlerine under
It's a
your belt.
Stanley. Okay. I prefer a mini Stanley. Sounds like a drink. Give me a mini Stanley. Oh, now we're going down, 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 down.
The elevator
down,
raced downward,
down, down,
plummeting
down.
towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
Yes.
Everything will be fine.
Now, you guys
Stanley and
remember the
bucket
last
walked
time we were
straight ahead
here,
through
right?
A large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
But we have two choices, and I'm gonna let you guys pick which one we do. Do we escape, or do we go right to the end and keep the machine turned on? One word. Are we gonna do escape, or turned on? Leave powered on. Which do we do with the bucket? I'm letting you pick our fate. Me and the bucket and the narrator. All our fates are being decided right here, right now. Do we escape or do we keep the machine turned on? It's up to you all to make this choice. You know what you must do. What will it be? You know what you have to do. Gimme Stanley X narrator Yowie. What, so you want me to listen to him and to keep the machine turned on so they stay together forever? Alright. We're not gonna escape. We're not leaving the narrator this time.
The lights rose on
We're
an
staying-
enormous room
we're staying
packed
with him.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Staying with him. All the way to the end. Me and the narrator and the bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly
Yeah,
dropped
what if
the
the
bucket
true
in shock.
Yowie was the
Everyone
bucket
in the
and
office
I?
was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
What if the true Yowie was the bucket
had
and
never
me?
seen anything like this.
What if it
and
wasn't the
very nearly
narrator?
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently.
What if he's trying to
reassuring
stop
it
the
that
bucket
everything
Yowie?
would be fine.
What if that's what's really been happening? And we've
Was
just
the
fallen
bucket
into
under
its
the mind
trap?
control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do?
It wants to live.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
The bucket.
His one friend in the entire
It's our
world.
one friend.
At this
You heard
point,
it from the
he could
narrator.
trust no one
It's us and the
except
bucket. Us
the
and the bucket are the Yowie. Us and the bucket
But
are
here was the
Yowie.
proof.
It's not
The
us and the
heart of
narrator.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
stay
of
with
this
the bucket.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
No.
another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
No.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
It's Stanley and the
They
bucket forever.
high-fived in a really cool way. And the
But if
bucket
I
made a
left,
sassy
the
comment
bucket would
about
be left
taking
alone.
down the system.
We need to stay with the bucket.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had
Me
this
and the
been
bucket
bucket's plan all
forever.
along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust
No.
when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
Birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Birds. Chat, which bird do we choose? We get to pick birds. Wait, is that a sparrow? Chat, that's a sparrow, right? We know what we have to do. We need to pick the sparrows. We pick the sparrows.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Silly
Mind
bird
controls
machine.
were only a facade to disguise its true intention.
Chat, it's a silly
Had the
bird
bucket name
machine.
this all wrong? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who
You
had
are a
pointed
genius,
him towards this
Bucket.
incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket
It's a
never
goose.
found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Me and the
And
bucket.
Stanley was happy.
Owl. I think that's the best ending you can get. We didn't do Stanley X Narrator Yowie. We did Stanley X the Bucket. It was Stanley in the Bucket. It was always Stanley in the Bucket. How did we not see it sooner? How did it not click? It was always the bucket. How could we be so stupid to not figure out that it was the bucket all along? I don't think we can get a better ending than that. Yeah. We achieved the ultimate Yowie. We achieved the ultimate Yowie of the Bucket and Stanley. And there is no better ending than that. I think that's the perfect ending. Is the Bucket and Stanley. So that, with that being said, after achieving the perfect ending in the Stanley Parable, I'm gonna have to call it for today. Round your finger, acting like a fool, strings you pulled. All about love, playing it long, time to cut me loose. Chat, have you enjoyed today's stream? I love returning to the Stanley Parable. It's such a fun game to mess around with. The way you had me tricked was so amazing. Yeah, I love the Stanley Parable, and there's a high chance we'll go back to it another day. But I'm going to try and do a different game every day, so we won't be returning to the Stanley Parable for our Corruptmas. It was definitely a very funny story, I'll give it to them. I've got to keep drawing my gift. Oh, Modi. Well, it was a very fun stream today, I can admit that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raid you guys out to someone. I'm actually going to loop this song. Who should I raid you guys out to? Who's currently... Oh! Hang on, Nuke's live, chat. Hang on. Did I raid you guys into... We haven't raided you guys into Nuke for a while. It's all about love. Yeah, chat, we're gonna raid you guys out into Nukery. I mean, wrapped around you. Can we please get the raid messages, chat, please? No puppet for you. Let me actually get it up. So I know it's gonna go through. Thank you, Modi. And then Nukery. We'll start the raid, chat. Make sure you get into that raid. Go support Nuke. He's currently doing Skyblock Kingdoms. If you know what Skyblock Kingdom is, it is amazing. You should go check it out. I'll be back on... not tomorrow. Tuesday. I'm back on Tuesday. Acting like a fool. And the strings you pull. Back on Thursday. Tuesday, I mean, for another game. I don't know what it's going to be yet. So it will be a surprise that day. Show up. It'll be a great thing. Show up. I'm going to save you guys from the ads by letting you guys end. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for a new game. Look forward to it. For day 6 of Corruptmas. Bye, chat. No puppet to you.
Can you blame me? The way you had me tricked was so amazing. The fire in your eyes was awfully blazing. Had me gazing, lost in you. true.